Everybody, it is Nyla once again. Hello, yes, I am back. It has been officially a month since I have gotten my surgery. It's been officially a month. Exactly. Today I'm going to give you guys a 1 month update. I'm kind of give you a rundown of like everything that happened leading up to now. And this video won't be too long, but it'll be long enough for you to get the gist of what I'm saying. Also, please pardon me if I swallow a lot. Talking still is a task for me, and I tend to run out of breath, and I still have my splint in. So let's get started with today's video. So very briefly, I'm going to talk about the pre-op work. So basically what the pre-op work is, it's usually 2 types of blood tests, one for your general physician and then one for your hospital. Your general physician is going to make sure that your organs and everything work fine and that there's nothing wrong with your blood. Mine came back literally perfect, so I'm good on that aspect. But the hospital, usually what they're going to do is they're going to test your blood for the anesthesiologist team to make sure they're giving you a good amount of medication. My stomach, oh my god. Usually what they do is they're going to test your blood for the anesthesiologist team, right? So what they're going to do is they're going to test your blood, they're going to use it for medication, potentially how much fluids they put in your body. Usually they put about like 10 milliliters and insert into your IV. So basically one is technically for, again, your general physician, and one is technically for your anesthesiologist team. That would be helping you during the surgery. They're also going to do a urine test just to see if you're pregnant. Oh yeah, and they're also going to do a dental cleaning. So they're going to clean your teeth. They're just going to do like a gum check. Make sure that and do a fluoride treatment on your teeth, which actually is like perfect for your teeth prior to surgery. It helps a lot. And the last thing you're going to do after you get your dental cleaning is that you're going to get your surgical hooks on. So I'm going to come into the camera a little bit close. I have to zoom in. Now it's coming back in. I don't know if you can see, I have little hooks here. Excuse my stitches. You have hooks here. So yeah, that's all the things that you have to do to prepare. Obviously, you get your supplies. I will be doing a separate video when I get my splint out. Or after I get my splint out, I'll be doing a separate video for all the surgical supply or post-surgery, post-op supplies that you'll need, because honestly, I'm very glad that I got what I got, to be honest. Alright, so the hospital stay. I stayed at the hospital for 4 days. Originally, I was supposed to stay for 3. I almost stayed 5 because I wasn't taking in any fluids or anything because it was just too hard. I was just surrendered everything. It's so messy. I don't recommend it. If you can use it, use it. I personally just don't. I just wouldn't use it if I were you. It's a waste of time. I can say that during my hospital stay, it was a lot going on. So let me just back up a little bit. The surgery went extremely well. Surgery was supposed to be about roughly 6 hours, but it took nearly 10 hours to do. It was like a resident team. It was my surgeon, and another surgeon who was supposed to originally perform my procedure. However, he was unable to do it because of my insurance. So my insurance didn't cover that. This is how it's kind of confusing when I explain it, but he was the one who removed a snaggle tooth that I had. He did an extraction for me. He was also supposed to do my surgery, couldn't do it because of my insurance. So we got recommended to a friend of his, Dr. Portnoff. Shout out to Dr. Portnoff. And he was also present in the room along with, obviously, as I said previously, the residents team. So it was residents from Nova Southeastern University. I don't know if they're like a part of the maxillofacial major department or they're part of the dental team. In either case, yeah, that's what happened. I can't say because I'm looking down at my notes. If you see me looking down, I'm reading notes. But I will say that honestly, the first few days were very painful. I mean, it wasn't like excruciating, but the first night was because I had to get an X-ray, and that was god awful. Like, I don't even know why they thought it was a bright idea to do that. Cause all I remember was, I was like in so much pain, and it hurt too. Like, oh my god, cause they had to angle me up, and I could barely hold my head up. And I had to try my best, like use every muscle in my body to hold myself up and remind myself, okay, now this is temporary. As soon as you get this done, you can lay down in your bed and you can go. So yeah, they gave me tons of morphine after that, and I was knocked out. Okay. And then obviously, if you've seen my jaw surgery recovery videos, like montages and everything, it shows like how I looked, you know, for the first couple of days before I left the hospital. And honestly, y'all, here's a quick sidebar. I had two patient neighbors from hell. Ironically, I ran into them prior to my surgery, and I was stationed by one of them prior to my surgery. Like, I was getting undressed, and I heard a voice, and I said, oh my god, not that person. It was so bad, y'all. But all I'm gonna say is this: treat nurses well, guys. Like, there's no reason why you should not be treating nurses correctly. Like, honestly speaking, most nurses that I had, they were really nice, really great. Some of them were kind of like, cause like I accidentally like threw up on one of them. Like, I was trying to like make sure they moved away, but it was just like too much. And I was like, ugh. What I will say is this: like, again, shout out to the OMS team, because honestly, I would have been miserable without them. They made the stay very nice, very well. I felt comfortable, especially with the team, the surgical team, the resident team who came. They were all very nice to me, and I'm very glad that they were there, because honestly, like, I felt alone. Like, I couldn't have visitors like the first couple of days. I didn't know that I could have visitors. So my mom and my dad, they came to see me, especially on the last day when I was getting ready to be discharged. My mom stayed with me the whole time. Honestly, you guys, what I will say is this: make sure you pack well. And for my ladies, make sure you're not on your period, because I happened to get mine. I don't know if I got it on the surgery bed or post-surgery or what, but it was bad. I felt uncomfortable. I felt gross. But overall, what I can say about the hospital stay and the surgery overall, if you can get it, and if you want to get it, do it. Because honestly, I was like, nah, I don't want to do it. And then after I went through the recovery process, like the first 2 weeks, I was like, yeah, this was worth it. Because even if I look at my bite right now, it's worth it. And I'm going to show you guys my bite. Now I'm going to do a side-by-side from when I did the jaw surgery announcement video up until now. So I'm going to show you my bite now. Excuse the gaps in my teeth. My bracket is broken on the upper. So they're broken. They had to break it on both sides because they had to do a Le Fort one in my mouth. So basically they had to split my upper jaw into 3 pieces, hence me having a splint in my mouth right now. Let me just show you. Now before my bite, my lower jaw was like right in this area right here. Now they are perfectly aligned. When I say perfectly aligned, they are perfectly aligned. Let me turn this light a little bit away from me. Okay, so being at home. Being at home was definitely the hardest part because I live in a 2-story house. And with the 2-story house comes what? Stairs. So like the first day back home, I went to take a nap. And I had a nightmare that I was gonna fall off my bed. So I woke up like nearly on the verge of tears, and I went downstairs immediately and I said, Mom, I am not comfortable with sleeping in my bedroom. I feel like I'm gonna fall off my bed. Now in a hospital bed, it's like the same size as my regular bed. It's like a twin XL. So imagine sleeping in a twin XL bed with no type of protective railing, like how I had in the hospital. Yeah, it's been like really tough on me, especially like the first few weeks. Don't expect to get a lot of sleep unless you're like on an opioid like how I was, because I was on oxycodone for about 2 weeks roughly. I had a 2-week supply of oxycodone. That will help you with the pain and sleep. But if I were you, once you run out of your either some type of opioid or whatever your hospital surgeon or whoever prescribed your medication for that point in time for like the first few weeks, I will say that once you run out, don't ask for a refill unless it's like more lower level painkiller or even nausea medication like God, what's it called? Alright, so I happen to get this medication called ondansetron. It's basically like a nausea medication. I thought it was like, this was my substitute for Zofran. And again, Zofran I believe is also a nausea medication. So I had oxycodone, ondansetron, and I had I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this. It is basically like a if you can see here, it is like a aquaphor. It's kind of like Vaseline but for your lips. So I put that on. I had hydrocortisone on my lips. I had got hydrocortisone. I got this stuff to put on my lips. And I had tons of aquaphor. This aquaphor will save your life. I kind of wish they made a bigger bottle, and I'm quite sure they do exist, and I've seen them. I'm talking about for lip care. Oh yeah. And Dr. Dan's hydrocortisone lip balm. And I'm trying to find the last product that I used. The CeraVe healing ointment. When it focuses. CeraVe lip ointment. I know I'm going out of focus like that, but whatever. Nevertheless, I use those products for my face, especially the ones that I showed you last, like the healing ointment. I use that, put it on the corners of my mouth because I don't know if you can see. I haven't been breaking out around here. But I kind of have like, I don't know if it's like acid burn or what. But my lips got so irritated, post drooling, post all that. So I was drooling for like a good 12 days straight. I still deal with drooling issues. Like I can't feel my lower jaw like that. Only if I go inside of my, well, I can at least feel the out part, like right here. Inside I can feel it. But like outside I can't feel a thing. Even talking with my lower lip, it is still stiff. These areas are still stiff, but I'm trying to do lip exercises every day, heat compresses every day, to make sure that I stay consistent. I will also warn you guys, like, being 1 month post-op, I'm playing catch up with my weight, I'm playing catch up with my energy, and I'm still on a liquid diet because, again, I have to get my upper wire fixed. I don't know if you can see, but they broke my bracket on this side. They broke a bracket here. And there's like a split there. Honestly, the worst part of this whole entire recovery has been the diet. I got my surgery done around Memorial Day. And if you know anything about Memorial Day, you have to have a grill and a good powwow. So not only did I see my family eat my favorite food, which are like ribs, macaroni and cheese, collard greens, all that, I was stuck suffering with my boost and some pea soup, some green soup that I had made, which was very good. Well, my mom technically made it. I just struggled to put it together. Well, I can't say the swelling because I don't feel like myself. I kind of look weird. Like, I still am getting adjusted to my new face. I don't look too different, but I can see the difference, to be honest. The swelling is pretty bad still, but I've come down a lot from what I used to be. My face was out here. Like, anybody, again, if you haven't watched my first, like, recovery videos, watch it as soon as you can, because, like, look at this. Look at this. Like, my jaw is even. Like, my chin is, like, centered properly. My jaw is centered properly. Like, I feel perfect. Like, in a sense of my face, like, alignment, I feel perfect. The diet sucks. I hate liquid diet. I am far too small. My metabolism is way too fast for me to be doing a liquid diet. That's utterly ridiculous, but it's necessary for the health and the strengthening of my jaw, okay? Secondly, I cannot wash my face. I still can't wash my face properly because it hurts, because I have plates right here. And I have to wash, especially there, because I break out the most, and a lot of oil is produced from this part of my face. This center part of my face produces the most oil. I cannot wash my face. The next thing I'll point out is that, like I said, the liquid diet, not washing your face, the strength that's like taken from you, you lose a lot of blood during the surgery. And I lost even more blood because of my period. So I felt like a slug. I'm like I'm out of breath, panting. I feel like I'm about to pass out at every chance I get. I hate feeling like I'm not able to do anything. I still can't do half the things that I used to, like, at least in terms of physical, like opening a bottle, lifting up a box of, like, something that's 5 pounds. I can't do that. I mean, if I'm really gonna complain about anything, it's the only 2 things I can complain about is the liquid diet and the swelling / pain in your face. Other than that, I have nothing else to really complain about, because I can complain about my strength, but it'll come back. I can complain about the pain in my face, the numbness in my face, but it's gonna come back. But for the most part, yeah, the pain, at least right here because of the plates, the liquid diet, those are the worst 2 parts of this recovery, hands down. But I'm going to be continuing to do updates on my jaw surgery. I'm gonna start doing some more vlogging, especially how I start school. Well, not start school. I literally move to university in 2 months. So I'm going to be doing more vlogging. I'm going to be creating more content for you guys. It just depends on when I get my splint out. But even if I don't get my splint out on the time that I need it to be out, I'm still going to create custom content. Hello, Sims 4. I'm still going to create content for you guys regardless of the fact. I'm going to try my hardest to make sure that I stay consistent, because it's been hard staying consistent, especially when you're recovering from surgery. It's hard. It is very, very hard. But I hope you guys are enjoying this jaw surgery recovery series as much as I am. And I'll keep doing monthly updates on how I'm feeling and how I'm looking. And I hope that you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Excuse me if I'm stuttering, I'm a bit tired. I took some medication. Blah, blah, blah. If you guys like the content that you're seeing today, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. I will be doing some special content for you guys coming up in the month of August. I cannot say what it is, but it is a big surprise. My music and gaming channel, technically now. You will find out more information about what is going to be happening. So, alright, we're over and out, y'all. Have a good day. And thank you for watching once again. Bye!
Yeah, I could lie to you. I could pretend the sweet scenes I never tried with you, but I never lie to you.